Guys, welcome to Unbiased Rugby. So, looks like the first All Black squad has been selected for this year. This is the squad that's in Argentina to face Los Pumas. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the team selection, see a little bit of glaring holes that I see, and then we just comment from there. So, number one, we got Ofa Tuangafasi, 2 Dane Coles, 3 Angus Ta'avar, 4 Brody Retallick, 5 Patrick Tupelutu, 6 Vaya Fafita, 7 Sam Kane, 8 Artie Sevilla, 9 Aaron Smith, 10 Bowden Barrett, 11 Geordie Barrett, 12 Ngani Lamapi, 13 Anton Leonard-Brown, 14 Siva Reese, and 15 Ben Smith. I think it's a seriously well balanced starting 15. I do like the loose trio. I think it's fairly balanced. I like seeing Artie Sevilla playing at 8. I think he thinks it brings something a little bit special to that position. Looking at the backs, obviously it's a debut for Siva Reese. He's had an exceptional Super Rugby season, so I'm expecting big things from him this game. It is quite strange that they would have brought in quite an inexperienced person at 14, and Geordie Barrett's super experienced, and obviously got Ben Smith to try to keep them calm at the back. It's not the standard front row for the All Blacks. Maybe Dane Coles might be the starting number 2, but normally you've got Owen Franks and Joe Moody that would be your props. But I've really liked Angus Ta'avar for quite a while. I think he plays exceptionally well for the Chiefs, and I think as a tight head, I think he's still getting into his role, but he's almost there. Brody Retallick I probably rate him as probably one of the, if not the best, or one of the top 5 tight 5 forwards, or probably even forwards in the world. Guys are absolutely incredible. So it's nice to actually see him there. Very, very well balanced loose trio. Aaron Smith, Bowden Barrett, I think that's a real classic combination. Lamapi out at 12. It's not actually, that's a very standard comp. I forgot that they both play for the Hurricanes. So I think that's fairly good. Anton Leonard-Brown is an exceptional footballer. I think he can play almost any position in the back. So yeah, I think that's a fairly good starting 15. One of the best starting 15s that they could have. Obviously missing Sam Whitelock, a few other players that of interest. Jack Goodhue in the back row, Ryan Crotty. So yeah, I think they're trying fairly new combinations. The one thing that does concern me about this squad is the bench. 1, 2, 3, 4 debuts. But what I'll do is I'll just go through the players. 16, Leon Coltman. 17, Otomoli. 18, Nepo Loalala. 19, Jackson Himapu. 20, Luke Jacobson. 21, Brad Weber. 22, Josh Ioane. And 23, Brendan Eno. I still don't know why Josh Ioane is there, but maybe I'm missing something. I thought he played really well for the Highlanders. I know why Brad Weber's there. I think he's been in exceptional form for this Super Rugby season. That's probably one of the most inexperienced benches that I've seen the All Blacks put out for a hell of a long time. What's that? 24 caps. I don't think I've seen such a thin All Blacks bench for some time. It looks like they probably want to try get 3-4 scores ahead before the 60th minute, before they start bringing the players on. So yeah, I think they're going to go all out for the first 60s, which is quite strange for an All Black side, that they're going to try put the pressure on in the beginning. Actually, I'm surmising here. It could be completely wrong, but yeah, I do like the starting 15. I have a few issues with the bench. Not with the state of the players. I know some of them have done exceptionally well at Super Rugby, but four debutants off the bench is a hell of a lot for any team. How do I see them doing this weekend? I think the one thing that's against the Argentinians at the moment, Los Pumas, is they've never had a victory against the All Blacks, and to get a victory against the All Blacks, you've got to get over their mental hurdle of beating the All Blacks. doesn't happen very often, and you'll see a lot of teams that they'll get close and they'll get draws, and it'll be a long time, and finally maybe one day they'll crack the nod. But you've got to get over that mental thing that you're playing the best team in the world, and are you actually going to get one over them? Are you actually going to win? And that's a big thing to ask in an international, especially at 80 minutes. Do I think the Argentinians can do it? Yes, I think they can. They've proved this season that they are very good at Super Rugby. I think they've brought in some seriously big front rows, or some experienced front rows, to obviously show up their scrumming and their set pieces. And I think at 10, when I do the Argentinian side, then I'll talk about the Argentinian side more. But yeah, just in a nutshell, what do you guys think of this All Black side? Are you also concerned about the bench, or aren't you really concerned about the bench? Obviously, with Sam Cane captaining, I think I've seen that the writings on the wall for a while with Sam Cane being captain, almost the heir apparent to. Sorry, guys. Kieran Reid and Sam Whitelock. So yeah, I think it's a really good call to have him as captain. From his injury, he's come back really, really strong. But yeah, put down your comments down below what you think of the side. What players you're really excited to see, especially the debutants. I know Brad Weber's only obviously has played one test before, but I'm really excited to see him. And the other one is Angus Tavar. I think he's a real thinking man's prop, and I really think he's got a really good future ahead of him. Listen, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Here's looking forward to an excellent weekend of international rugby. Cheers. Bye.